Joining us this afternoon is Mohd Tuah. He is with Sarawak Tourist Board. And Mohammed, could you tell us some of the basic overview of what Sarawak has to offer the visitor?
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, I would like to introduce Sarawak itself. Sarawak actually is one of the states in Malaysia, is on the northern tip of the island of Borneo. Okay, and it has a population of slightly 2.5 million, and made up to 2.5 million people, and made up of about 27 different ethnic groups. Okay, and of course the people themselves. It's the interesting thing about the people of Sarawak is that despite the different racial background, we live happily and together.
Well, you say 27 ethnic groups.
Yes.
They're basically indigenous
Indigenous.
people from Sarawak, Borneo.
Indeed, yes. We have 27 different ethnic groups. They are different ethnic groups. They are indigenous groups. Okay, and some are still living in long houses. Okay, I think which is now becoming our main tourism attractions, especially for those from the long haul market. Okay, who are going for culture attractions. Yeah.
The major cities that people would visit or areas. I'm going to use the word attraction, but have you correct me because that's the wrong word to describe what you have.
Yeah, Sarawak itself is basically an eco tourism destination actually, and it is fairly covered by pristine rainforests as it is today, and most of the state actually is covered by green by forests, and the city. The capital city for Sarawak is Kuching. Okay, Kuching, and Kuching means cat.
Means what?
Kuching means cat. C-A-T, cat. Yes, Kuching means cat, and we have. You go to Kuching, then you have statues, cat statues, almost everywhere in the city itself. It's very very interesting, and of course other cities, big cities in Sarawak, Miri, which was an oil town, and now become a resort city, and I think that is the only resort city we have in Malaysia.
How do you spell that?
Miri, M-I-R-I, Miri, right? Miri in the northern part of Sarawak, and the other important city is Cebu, which is more a timber town. We call it a timber town, where most of the population are made up of the Malaysian of Chinese origin. Okay, it's more like a Chinatown, I would say. Okay.
And so the resorts built there, of course, there's been over the last few decades a lot of new resorts, but one would not call it a booming tourist area, would it?
No, Sarawak actually is basically a very niche. We offer niche products actually, and it's not for mass tourism. Okay, and because the product that we have, especially national parks. We have got 18 national parks, gazetted national parks throughout the length and breadth of Sarawak, and most of these national parks are open to tourists and visitors. And one of the most prominent one is the Mulu World Heritage. We do have a World Heritage site, and that is one of the first World Heritage that we have in Malaysia, Nature World Heritage. Okay. And the rest are made up of especially nature, okay, and also the orangutan sanctuary. We have got orangutan, the orangutan. We have a lot of them. We have a sanctuary just about 12 kilometers from Kuching city itself, where tourists can just come over and have a look at the orangutan.
Are they orangutans? Are they endangered or?
They are endangered species, but we do have a rehabilitation center for this orangutan, because some of the orangutan, sometimes the local people, they capture the baby orangutan, for example, the infant orangutan, and then keep it, because it's illegal to keep the orangutan. Okay, so when we confiscate from them, we have to rehabilitate the orangutan. We keep them in a sanctuary, and then until they are grown up, and they're released back to the jungles. So.
And they'll survive in the wild, okay? The orangutan? Orangutan. Thank you.
Yes, orangutan. Yeah, they actually live in the jungle, in the virgin forest. Actually, the home is actually right there in the jungle. Yes.
The Borneo, even going back 20 years, the brochures of the river longboat trips up the river still talked about headhunters and things, and that myth. Mystical. Was it mystical?
Yes, it was at one time, because once upon a time, indeed, Borneo was well known for headhunting, even Sarawak itself, and was one time when we used the tagline of Sarawak, land of the headhunting. Okay, that was our tagline once upon a time, but now we changed it to Sarawak, modern a paradise. Okay, and I think gone are those days then when we were labeled as headhunting. We are now very, very friendly. The people are very friendly. You won't have to worry. It's one of the safest place on earth, I would say.
What's new and different that is available for visitors now? What are you doing as a Sarawak Tourist Office to add new features?
Okay, besides the culture and nature attraction that we have, we do have events actually, which has been able to bring in tourists from all part of the globe. Actually, it's called the Rainforest World Music Festival. This festival actually, we started it about 9 years ago, and this year we are celebrating our 10th anniversary from the 13th to 15th of July this year. That is next month.
Music festival, world?
It's a world music, and we have got musicians from all parts of the world coming to these events for the past 9 years. As I said, we are celebrating the 10th year this year. And during the past 9 years, no less than 150 international groups from all over the world, and comprising of some 1,000 musicians coming to Sarawak to perform. And the venue itself is unique because it is held almost in the jungle, and we call it the Sarawak Culture Village, which is a living museum. Okay, where the various ethnic groups comes down from the rural areas and set up the houses actually in this particular area, in one particular location.
And when does this festival take place?
Yes, it is held normally in the second weekend of the month of July every year for the past 9 years, and this year also it is on the second weekend of July, so that is from the 13th to 15th of July next month. Okay.
Thank you very much. I think you have a great destination, great product, and you've kept it, maintained it to preserve its cultural heritage and environment as World Heritage people have recognized.
Well, indeed that is our strength actually. We are very much concerned in the conservation and preservation of our cultural heritage. That is our strength actually for Sarawak when it comes to attracting tourists, mainly from the long haul market. Thank you.